What's that cat? Cat's out cooking. He is high and mouth is wild. What's that cat? Cat's out looking mighty fine and wild.
Just for Kids Home Video has your recipe for fun, laughter, and adventure.
Take us to your leader.
With the coolest Cats on Video cassette.
That's the kind of cat I am.
Madame Courgette, Chief Goulash, and Pesto are cooking up plenty of exciting antics and surprises at the Ketchup Cafe.
Someday, I'm gonna try to be good, just to see if it works.
Featuring 22 tasty recipes designed for young cooks.
Looks a bit messy, but it sure smells good.
Ketchup Cats Who Cook provides 95 minutes of fun kids will want to watch again and again.
A work of genius.
Thank you, madame.
Look for the place where laughter is always on the menu.
The more noise they are making, the more fun they are having.
Ketchup Cats Who Cook.
What's that cat? Cool cat. What's that
From Just for
cat?
Kids Home Video.
Cat's out cooking. My, oh my.
They travel the world, but they seldom go out. Well, how can this be? You're about to find out.
From Just for Kids Home Video. Get ready for a whole new world of friends and fun.
Coming, ready or not.
Meet Susie Sponge, Countess DeCombe, Molly and Max, and Flash Fluoride.
You're the cleverest toothpaste tube we've ever met.
Perhaps I am clever.
They're the Toothbrush family.
Well, what do you know about that?
They live in a place where anything can happen.
Geronimo too!
Cool!
Whether they're flying high,
This is what I call flying.
learning about nature,
So that's where butterflies come from. They come from caterpillars.
Well, I'll be.
chasing toy dinosaurs,
Take cover! It's raining dinosaurs!
or on a surfing safari.
That wave was the biggest I've ever seen.
Every day brings them a new adventure.
It's great.
If you hadn't thought the world of the bathroom could be so exciting,
This is the life.
then you haven't met the Toothbrush family. A full 90 minutes worth of squeaky clean fun. Available only from Just for Kids Home Video. Every kid's favorite jungle friends are coming to video.
Oh, boy, fantastic!
And they've got a lot to sing about.
Dance to the beat, the jungle beat.
The best-loved characters from the hit series Jelly Bean Jungle.
Captain Banana is on the way.
Star in a brand new musical adventure only available on home video.
If you like it, it'll feel brand new. Move your body to the music. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Just for Kids is proud to present
The beat, the jungle beat, the jungle beat. Come on.
the feature-length world video premiere of Jungle Jamboree.
Why am I me? Why am I me? Am I the best me that I'd like to be? Why
Teaching
am I
wonderful
me?
lessons of
What
sharing
do
and
you
caring.
see? It's me, little old me.
Parents and critics are singing praises for Jungle Jamboree.
When you pretend, anything is possible.
Here we go! Do the silly dance.
The Film Advisory Board calls it a fun and lively way to teach children important lessons.
Silly willy dilly dance.
There's new stuff to learn every day, huh?
When we're pretending, there's so much we can be.
Kids First calls it an entertaining and educational children's video.
Let's all be as silly as we wanna be.
Jumping jelly beans. I'll be right down. Wow.
So join Gus
Thanks, Goose.
and all of his jungle friends for a magical, song-filled celebration.
Jelly Bean Jungle, home sweet home.
Winner of the Film Advisory Board Award of Excellence and other prestigious awards.
Can things possibly get better?
It's Jungle Jamboree from Just for Kids Home Video. The name to remember in quality children's entertainment.
Meow, come over now. That's the cat. Meow, wow. Come
A long-lost animated masterpiece arrives on video cassette.
You're the cat. Meow, wow.
A cuckoo ain't so cuckoo after all. No, a cuckoo ain't as cuckoo as before.
From Disney legend David Hand, the supervising director of Bambi and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Welcome to the musical, magical world of Animaland. Lost for nearly 50 years, this newly restored treasure trove of animated fun has critics jumping for joy.
Don't hide your head in the sand.
Stephen Smith of HBO declares that Animaland evokes a more innocent era of family entertainment, with echoes of vintage Disney. Leonard Maltin remarks that at last animation buffs can see these hard-to-find cartoons in beautiful Technicolor copies, a missing piece of cartoon history rescued on video. Dewey McGuire of Animato magazine writes that finding the long-lost Animaland cartoons is like finding buried treasure, calling them as lyrical as Bambi. So get ready to meet some endearing friends in this very special edition video cassette that's a must-have for cartoon lovers and collectors everywhere. Animaland, winner of the Film Advisory Board's Award of Excellence. From Just for Kids Home Video, the name to remember in quality children's entertainment.
Deep in the country is an old schoolhouse. But this is no ordinary school. This is home to dozens of animals. And these are the antics they get up to and the tales they have to tell. Despite the warm summer weather, Bernie the rabbit's not happy. He's the eldest of all the baby rabbits, and he thinks it's about time he was allowed out on his own. I mean, look at them. Little brothers and sisters everywhere. I need some space. I can't even eat in peace. I want to be grown up and brave. Independence. That's what I need. The chance to do things for myself. And so, while Mum's not looking, he says goodbye to the others and hops off up the garden in search of independence. He's not the only one who's getting bigger. These are Flora the hen's chicks. Their fluffy down has almost disappeared, and they are allowed out on their own now to scratch for grubs. Hello. Oh, hello, Bernie. Where are all your brothers and sisters? Oh, I've come out on my own. I'm going to be grown up and brave and independent from now on. Oh, jolly good. Well, mind how you go. And Bernie hops off again. He passes the cinnabar caterpillars, sunning themselves lazily. And at the top of the stalk, a solitary bee is busily feeding from the flowers. After a while, he comes to the woods and spots an old shed. Now, this looks promising. I wonder if I can get in and make a den. Now, that would be fun. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. That's where the gardener keeps his tools. Grown-up rabbits always explore everything. And off he goes to see what's round the other side. He's in for a surprise. What on earth is that? Hello, little rabbit. What you doing so far from home without your mother?
Hiya, Bernie. Have you come to join us for a nice meal of grass?
Shetland ponies are very small horses, but Misty the foal and her mum and dad still seem pretty big to Bernie, who's beginning to feel a little less brave. I wanted to be grown up and independent, but I'm not so sure now. Then the little rabbit spots one of his biggest enemies, the fox. Rabbit burrow, that means rabbits. Oh no. I'm sure I can smell a rabbit round here. Oh, where's my mum? I want to go home.
Come out, little rabbit. I know you're here somewhere.
Quick, keep low. Don't let him see me.
Little rabbit.
Fox, quick, run! Fox? Fox? Oh! Come on, girls, run for it!
Bernie makes it safely back home. Whew. Can I come back in, please? I'm not sure I like being on my own. Hello, Bernie. I thought you might change your mind. Who wants to grow up too fast? Bernie's got the rest of his life to be brave. For now, all he really needs is his family. And the young frogs are getting ready to leave their home in the pond. We're all grown up now. We don't need to live in the water anymore. Yeah, it's time to hop off into the garden and find a new home.
Hey, hang on a minute, you guys. I don't like to worry you, but there's a cat sitting over there. He's large, he's got sharp claws, and I hear he likes chasing frogs.
Oh, no, I think I'm staying here till he's gone. But the frogs will have a long wait. Seamus the cat has been watching them all summer. He calls the kittens.
Jaffa Dusty, come here.
Frog chasing is a game that they would enjoy too.
Hey, Dad, can I play? Me too!
What about your mother, huh? Bianca? Bianca, are you coming to play?
Oh, frog chasing? I haven't done that since last year. Oh.
And each of the cats chooses a spot to wait quietly for the frogs to come out of the pond. As the day goes on, the frogs say goodbye to their friends. Bye-bye, Nancy.
Bye.
When she's a bit older, Nancy the newt will also be leaving the pond. The beetle swims to the surface to say his goodbyes, and little Tommy, the youngest of the tadpoles, rushes around giving his brother Carl a good send-off.
Bye, Carl.
Bye, Tommy.
Bye.
Meanwhile, the kittens are getting bored waiting for the frogs. They start to play with each other instead.
How much longer are they gonna be, Mum? Shush. Be patient, dear. They'll be out soon. Huh?
But the kittens have had enough. They're soon distracted by something else in the garden. A baby blackbird has fallen out of its nest.
Hey, Dusty, come and look at this. A baby bird.
Cool.
Oh, no. My mum said to stay away from the kittens.
But the baby bird has more to worry about than the kittens. Bianca and Seamus are also coming his way. Now's our chance to hop it.
Go on. Why they're all watching that poor bird?
Come on, follow that dragonfly. The frogs say their last goodbyes and hop off into the grass, leaving the young tadpoles and newts to return to the bottom to wait until they're old enough to follow. Off go the frogs as quick as they can across the lawn and down to the bottom of the garden to find a safe place to live. They'll spend the rest of the summer in the garden and return to the pond for winter. Seamus has missed his chance to chase them, as the dragonfly cheerfully tells him.
Too late, mate. They've gone.
Got to wait another year now.
Oh, Seamus, that the baby birds are getting away too, eh?
The little blackbird seizes his chance to hop into the bushes out of reach of the cats. But Jaffer and Dusty don't mind. After all, there'll be plenty of other animals to play with tomorrow. It's late summer in the schoolhouse garden. The butterflies are making the most of the long sunny days. The Labradors are sleeping in the schoolyard. Whilst over the fence in the field next door, Minnie the pig is taking her new piglets out for breakfast.
Oh, how sweet. The piglets have been born.
Minnie has quite a struggle keeping them in order. The little pigs are so excited to be out in the fields that they scramble all over the place.
Out of the way! Move over!
Emma the Labrador is expecting babies too.
Gosh, she's got a lot of babies.
Don't worry, dear. I'm sure you won't have that many. Emma's keen to find out how Minnie is getting along.
Well, they're all right, really. Just a bit boisterous. But there are so many of them. However do you cope? Well, you just have to keep a firm grip on them, my dear. Stop pushing over there. She's very bossy, is our Mum. Oh, darling, she needs to be. We cows only have one baby at a time. Your one is quite a handful. Now, don't start, Martha. She didn't mean to chew your tail. It's not my fault if her tail looks like a lump of grass. Oh, that's just what I mean about being a handful. How rude. Oh, go on, get out of here. We love it when they start bickering. Now then, is there any nosh left?
Like the cows, the Shetland ponies only have one baby at a time. The foal will carry on feeding from its mother until it's a few months old.
That were great, Mum. You're the best.
Hey, what about me? I do my share of the babysitting, you know.
Yeah, but it's Mum that feeds me. As far as I can see, it doesn't matter how many children you've got, they're still hard work. And then what do they do? Grow up and leave home, that's what.
Flora's chicks are almost fully grown now. Who'd have thought that just a few months ago they were bundles of yellow fluff?
You see, Emma, they don't need me anymore. Ah, poor Mum. We'll look after you now. What cheek? Anyone would think I was getting old.
Emma starts to feel tired. Her puppies feel heavy inside her. She wanders over to the shady step to lie down and think about her new family.
wonder how many puppies I will have.
Over in the field, the hungry piglets have finished all their food. They're looking around for more.
Why do people call us greedy pigs? We're not greedy at all. We're just growing. There's nothing wrong with a healthy appetite, you know. And when the trough is empty, there's nothing like a good scratch to help your breakfast go down. Oh, that's better. Oh, sweats. Oh, where's that? I can't get rid of that itch.
With all that food inside them, the little pigs are ready to go out and play all day. The squirrels are up early today. They've spotted lots of bread on the lawn.
Come on, Sam. I'm starving. Hey, Sally, let's grab those crusts before the birds see us. Oi, hold on a sec, that's ours.
But the squirrels aren't listening. Something has caught their attention.
Hey, Sal, can you smell anything funny? Huh, cheeky, it's not us. Sort of like sweaty old shoes or something. It's not me either. Now go and look in that shed. Oh, I might just do that.
And Sam climbs up to have a look.
No, it's not coming from here, but I tell you, something definitely pongs. Why don't you climb up a bit higher? Okay, here goes.
The jay watches from the lawn while Sam climbs right up onto the roof.
Found it? Because I can't smell anything down here. I'm not sure. Could it be that beetle?
The dung beetle is collecting fox droppings from the lawn.
Phew, nasty. But that's not it.
What do you mean, nasty? My fox droppings smell delicious.
Fox droppings are the dung beetle's favourite food.
What I can smell is a sort of mouldy old vegetable smell.
Maybe it's the pigs.
Hey, why does everyone always think that pigs smell? Believe it or not, we pigs are actually some of the cleanest animals around.
So it's not the pigs. At the other end of the garden are some sweeter smells. The insects are enjoying the last of the summer flowers. They're very sensitive to smells. The scent of the flowers helps to guide them towards the nectar, which they love to eat. It certainly isn't the flowers that are giving off such a horrible smell.
Well, it must be something. I can still smell it. It's like a compost heap, only worse.
By now, the smell is spreading all over the garden. Emma the Labrador picks up the bone she's chewing and sets off to help with the search.
We dogs have very sensitive noses, you know.
If there's something hidden in the grass, they'll sniff it out. And the Labradors have a good hunt round. But they can't find anything unusual at all. It's a complete mystery.
I think it's coming from the woods.
Oh, well, I'm your man then. The ferret also has a very good nose. He sniffs the air and the branches and the dry leaves on the ground. It's not long before he's picked up the scent and he sets off, following the trail. Suddenly...
I knew it! There's the culprit, Sam!
It's a very smelly kind of toadstool called a stinkhorn. For a few days it sends out a rotten smell which attracts lots of insects.
We flies love it.
But the toadstools send out another signal too. For when there are toadstools about, the animals know that autumn will soon be here. There's a chill in the schoolhouse air this morning as Victor the vole eats his breakfast.
Oh, Victor, what's happened to summer? See, the leaves are changing.
Victor goes over to the trees to have a closer look. Oh, you're right, Vera. They're going already gold. When the leaves change color, you know that autumn is on its way. And for many animals, autumn means some delicious meals. Vera, you know what? I do believe there'll be lots of tasty fruit around.
Yes, dear.
And Victor sets off down the garden to see what he can find. Sure enough, the apple tree is laden with autumn fruit. The pigeon has been keeping a close eye on the apples too.
Don't think they're ripe yet, mate.
Oh, that's a shame. I was looking forward to an apple. I'd better come back in a few days. And Victor searches for something else to eat. Now those berries look delicious. I wonder if they're ripe.
They're ripe, but you know what they say about berries, don't you, mate? Poisonous, son. Give you a tummy ache if you don't watch out. He's right, Victor. I don't think we'd better eat those, just in case, eh?
So, Victor carries on hunting. There's got to be some nice, tasty autumn fruit around here somewhere. Meanwhile, over at the pond, the fish are looking for something to eat too. But somebody is already helping themselves to the fish food.
I say, you could at least have asked first. Oh, I didn't think you'd mind. I was just nibbling the bits round the edges.
Luckily for the fish, the dog can't reach the middle of the pond, and she doesn't fancy a swim. So, there's enough food for everyone to have a good snack. At the other end of the garden, Victor and Vera Vole have found a treat. Blackberries! There's only one problem. They're way too high up for a little vole to reach. Victor watches enviously as the butterfly chuckles to himself.
You won't be able to get at these without wings. Just as well. All the more for us. These blackberries are sweet, just right. Poor Victor. Never mind. What about those elderberries down there on the ground?
The dragonfly is right, and the voles have to admit the elderberries will be easier to eat.
Victor, come here quick. Oh, where are you?
Coming, dear.
Victor, look. There they are. Lovely and juicy.
Perfect, Vera. Just the business on a chilly morning. And at last, he settles down for a fruity snack. One sunny autumn morning, the young ferrets are out exploring the woods. They're a few months old now, and it's time for them to learn to look after themselves. Fergus and Freddy have picked up the scent of a rabbit somewhere nearby.
Do you think we'll be able to catch it? Oh, come on. Let's go hunting. You'll love it. And you know what Mum says? Practice makes perfect.
Using their sensitive noses to rummage around in the undergrowth, they start to follow the trail. From a nearby tree stump, the jackdaw watches all the activity.
Oh, hello. Have you seen any rabbits?
No, not recently. I saw a fox not so long ago.
Oh, no. That'd be far too big. You see, we're practicing our hunting. Got any tips?
Hunting. Well, I'm not sure I can give you much advice. I haven't caught a thing all morning. Not far away, the wood ants are out hunting too. With their well-organized armies, they're some of the best hunters around. This poor grub doesn't stand a chance. Come on, we need some reinforcements over here! The ants hurry to help their friends. The grub puts up a fight, but there are too many ants, and after a few minutes, he has to give up.
I wish we were that good at catching things.
The young ferrets are still looking for rabbits. Fergus has spotted some fur.
What is it? It's definitely rabbit fur. The fox must have left it. Rather tasty, actually. Wonder if there's any more.
And they carry on hunting amongst the pine cones. Over on the holly bush, the spiders have a different way of catching food. They build webs. Then they sit waiting for an unsuspecting insect to fly into them. The strands of the web are made of gluey silk. The insect is stuck fast. The spider rushes over and wraps him up in the sticky web until he can't move.
I'll be back for you later. I thought you might.
Down below, the ferrets' hunting efforts have paid off at last. The fox has left some of his dinner behind, and Freddy grabs hold of it quick.
Oh dear, this is huge. I don't know if I can even lift it. It's very heavy.
The ferrets drag their find into the bushes before anyone else sees it. That's quite enough hunting for one day. It's an early autumn morning at the schoolhouse. The wind makes everyone shiver.
Oh, bit on the chilly side up here this morning.
Down in the garden, the hens are getting blown about too.
Oh, that wind goes right through you, doesn't it?
You can say that again. Let's keep close together. But two of the hens have another idea.
I'm fed up with this wind. What we need, Shirl, is a bit of shelter.
Daft hens. You won't find any shelter over there. But the hens don't agree. Those ferns might well keep the wind out. And without saying goodbye, they leave the garden to explore.
Oh, there are lots of insects here. You know, Shirl, I wonder why we never thought to come here before.
The woodland floor is covered with toadstools. The hens go off to have a closer look. The toadstools like to grow in dark, damp places, like this shady hollow. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. They even grow on trees. But they're not leaves, are they? And if they're not leaves, then I can't eat them. The deer are having trouble finding any green leaves now, and the damp brown ones on the ground don't taste good at all. What shall we do?
Let me think. There are only a few green ones left on this tree.
The deer help themselves quickly. Meanwhile, back in the garden, the other hens are starting to worry.
Here, has anyone seen Patsy and Shirley?
No, I've been looking for them. Patsy, Shirl! But the wandering hens can't hear. They've found a sheltered spot in the woods, and they're intending to stay. Hello? You don't belong in the woods.
Don't you know it's dangerous here for hens? We can take care of ourselves, thank you. We're just getting out of the wind.
You haven't seen that fox, then?
Fox?
But lucky for them, the fox isn't very interested. He's been out all night chasing rabbits. And all he wants now is a snooze. Oh, my feet are killing me. The anxious cockerel is still looking for the hens. I don't think they're coming back. But late in the afternoon, the wind dies down, and Shirley and Patsy finally decide to come back.
Oh, you'll never guess we saw toadstools and a fox and,
Well, you could have told us where you were going. We were worried about you.
Oh, we are sorry. Really?
Well, next time, just let us know first.
Oh, okay. So manly. Oh, now, which way do I go? Oh, it's a bit of a squeeze through here. Oh, come on, Shell, we'll go round the long way. Build up our legs, girl.
And they make their way back to the garden, thinking how lucky they were that the fox was in no mood for hunting today. All through the autumn, the honeybees are hard at work. Back and forth they go, fetching pollen and nectar to leave in their hive. The bees are stocking up with food to last them through the winter. The nectar they collect is all turned into honey. Inside the hive, they're busy making honeycombs. They fill the holes with honey to eat during the winter. But some of these holes also contain baby bees. This one is just hatching. She bites a hole through the honeycomb and pokes her head out.
Hello? Can anyone give me a hand here?
But the other bees are too busy to notice her. And eventually, she struggles out on her own. Just a few minutes later, she's able to open her wings, and then she's ready to start work with the others. All over the garden, there are signs of autumn. The oak trees are turning brown, and many leaves are beginning to fall. The pond is much less busy now, as the frogs have all left to find homes in the garden for the winter. But the dragonflies are still here. Their eggs have hatched into these dragonfly nymphs. The nymphs will stay in the pond until spring next year. The little water beetles also stay behind. Every now and then, they dart to the surface and grab a bubble of air so that they can breathe underwater.
Roy, look where you're going.
Sorry. In the woods, the ants are also preparing for winter. They're collecting tasty grubs and taking them back to the nest. There, they'll have an autumn feast before they go deep underground for winter.
If you grab that end, I'll take this bit. Come on, heave, heave! Come on, ants, there's work to do.
Come on, ants, there's work to do.
Lots of lovely food for you.
Lots of lovely food for you.
Oh, I'm tired.
Come on now, no slacking, there's work to do.
The squirrels have also begun to gather food for winter. Sally scampers backwards and forwards to the bird table, collecting peanuts. She'll hide them away to eat later. The squirrels make lots of secret stores of food all over the garden.
I do hope I'll be able to remember where all these hiding places are.
The jay comes to collect some peanuts too.
Now, what have we here? Oh, I wonder how many of these I can hold in my beak. 6, 7, 8,
9, 10.
Luckily, there's plenty for everyone, and Sally carries on stocking up for winter. One autumn morning, Sydney the spider is up early, getting his web ready for the day. His friend the slug is up and about too.
Morning, George.
Oh, morning, Sydney. I say, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just rebuilding my web. Caught a lovely crane fly in it yesterday, so I need to do a few repairs.
The spider is very clever at spinning. The silk thread comes from a special sac inside its body. The spider goes round and round, weaving a perfect pattern. Then it sits in the middle, waiting for a fly.
Oh, that's beautiful, Sydney. You're very talented.
Oh, I'm not the only one. Some spiders make much more complicated webs. They look like lace. The snail is up early too. At this time of the year, the woodland toadstools or fungi make a great breakfast for slugs and snails. But toadstools are something that Jaffa the kitten hasn't come across yet.
Whatever's that? It wasn't there last night. Nor was that.
The lawn is covered with toadstools.
Oh, they're all over the place. I wonder if they bite. Oh, doesn't look fierce. Better not take any chances.
And the kitten heads quickly back to the schoolhouse. At the other end of the garden, there's a new arrival. Not all baby animals are born in spring. This baby hedgehog was born late in the summer.
Oh, Mum, hedgehog?
No, dear, it's a chestnut.
A hedgehog, indeed. That's my dinner, you silly. Well, it's an easy mistake. It's got prickles like me. We squirrels eat chestnuts if we can get inside the prickles. Come on, dear. I'll teach you how to find slugs. They're usually somewhere near the toadstools.
Hedgehogs, time to move. Better make it quick.
I never move fast.
The slugs and snails slither away as quickly as they can. The mother hedgehog is in hot pursuit.
Come on, Slowcoach, get moving!
You're not exactly speedy yourself, you know. Wait for me, Mum. Mum!
The baby waddles after his mother. But the slug and snail disappear behind the tree stump just in time. The little hedgehog isn't the only new arrival. Inside the schoolhouse, Emma the Labrador has had her puppies. She only has 2 babies, but they still need lots of attention. The puppies are born blind, and they can't stand up yet.
Where are you?
I'm here. Don't worry. Emma's still getting used to having babies to care for, and it's tiring being a new mum. As the little ones snuggle up to feed, she's soon fast asleep too. Emma the Labrador is a busy new mum. Her puppies are just a few days old. They can't see yet, and they're quite helpless without their mother to look after them. She licks them all over to keep them clean. Outside, the apples are ripening on the trees. Some have dropped over the hedge into the field next door, where they're soon gobbled up by Misty the young foal.
Crunchy apples is my favourite. Yeah, what a treat. Crunch, crunch.
Come here. Sometimes they're difficult to pick up in your teeth. And soon, Dad comes over for a bite to eat too.
Hey, Mum, I've finished mine. Can I have a bit of yours? Certainly not. Go and find your own.
So Misty sniffs out another apple hidden in the nettles. Back in the yard, Emma takes a break from the puppies. Oh, I needed that drink. She's not short of babysitters. The other dogs are quite happy to sit with the puppies for a while. Oh, you are kind. I'm tired of sitting still.
You go now. Have a walk and stretch your legs.
Come on, Emma. It's ages since we had some fun. So the mother and father Labrador decide on a game of hide and seek. Okay. Bags I hide first.
Okay. I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming! Hamilton! Hammy! No, not over here. How about in the bushes?
She'll never find me here behind the house.
Hammy, where are you?
Emma doesn't know it, but close by, Victor Vole has got his eye on some blackberries that are dangling close to the ground. Now, if I just climb up this fence a bit, that's it.
Oh. Hello, Victor.
Oh, what's that? Oh, you nearly scared the whiskers off me.
Have you seen Hamilton anywhere?
I think he went that way. Emma sets off to look for Hamilton, while Victor has another go at those blackberries. Now, where was I? Misty the Foal likes the idea of a good game too. There's nothing like a game of chase to keep you warm on a cold autumn morning.
Come on, Dad, bet you can't catch me.
Oh, I'm getting too old for this running around.
Oh, just a bit more, please.
Back in the garden, Hamilton is creeping up on Emma. Surprise!
There you are. I thought you'd hidden for good. Hey, you two. Sorry to break up the game, but I think these puppies need their tea. Mom! Mom! We're hungry. Come and feed us.
Oh, back to the little ones, I suppose. Here I am. We'll soon have you fed. It was good to go and have a run round, though. And she settles down to give them a good wash before bedtime.